What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Texas. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'm super excited because today we're gonna end up visiting some place that, I don't know if you guys remember the Cecile's video that we did for the best Texas barbecue in Orlando, and then also the best Southern barbecue we did in Orlando. Well, somebody commented and recommended a different place that we're going to today. It's called Pete's Famous BBQ, and I'm really excited because it smells amazing out here. It smells delicious, and honestly, they offer a ton of different options, like from different type of meats and ribs and pork and things like that. And I'm just like super excited to go ahead and check this place out, see how it is, and just go from there. So enough talking, we are already here. Let's go ahead and head inside and just check the place out. All right, guys, we are here. We got the food. I mean, this smells amazing. I have really high hopes for this, and everything looks absolutely amazing and delicious. We ended up getting ribs and chicken, and then all their sides, which I think was like collard greens, mac and cheese, and two others, which we'll show in a second, and some dessert. But this place is a true hole in the wall. It is the tiny little house where they're cooking everything. They have two giant grills, one in the front, one in the back, over wood fire. It smells amazing out here. There's a giant parking lot, just kind of like, seems like just kind of like a acre of land just for people to like park and things like that, to go inside, order their food. I guess typically it's take it to go because there's no place to sit here. With that said, it's gonna be a little bit different this week because we're gonna do it on the car. So enough talking, I am starving. Me and Danny are ready to dig in. First thing we're gonna dig into are those beautiful looking ribs. Let's go ahead and check them out. All right, guys, check these beauties out. One of them is slathered in like homemade barbecue sauce. The other one is a mustard-based sauce. You can typically mix and match both, but I wanted to try the different sauces. But I mean, look at the smoke ring around those ribs. I can't wait. My mouth is just watering trying to show this off. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. All right, first thing I grabbed is this bare piece of rib. We're gonna go ahead and try this out. No sauce or anything. A lot of fattiness. Really, as Danny just said, it's really, really juicy. Not only that, you get that smoky flavor. Not overpowering either. It's like that perfect, like kind of in the deep end. Wow, that's really good. Next piece we're gonna try is right here. This is the one that's slathered in barbecue. I'm trying my best. It's really hard since it's just me and Danny, so I don't have really a way to zoom into it, but this is just, oh. Let's go ahead and take a bite out of this, see how it is. Oh my goodness. You guys don't understand. This is really, really juicy, really good. The sauce is perfect. It almost like tastes like caramelization on the rib itself. Super juicy, but not only that, super tender, super soft. It's not quite fall off the bone, but it's almost fall off the bone, which is great because it lets you kind of grip it and just really enjoy it and dig in. Not only that, but a lot of the Texas barbecue places that I go to here in Orlando, whenever you have some of the barbecue, it's just so strongly seasoned that if it wasn't because of the seasoning, the meat itself tends to be a little on the bland side. This is not strong at all. It's just like the perfect amount of seasoning because of the juiciness, the fat that's in the rib. It all just comes together so well. All right, guys, so here's the next one. This is the one that's a mustard-based sauce. This looks, I can't wait. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in and bite into this. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Really strong mustard flavor, but it also has like a sweetness, so it kind of tones down the acidity of it. So it's just so freaking delicious. All right, guys, you also get a piece of toast in there. To be honest, toast is a little overrated. It's not toast, it's literally just like a piece of bread, but it's a great way to, you could either make a sandwich with this, with some of the rib meat, because you got a lot of it. It's also clean, like a good way to kind of clean the palate a little bit. Also enjoy some of the drippings of the sauces that are left behind. All right, guys, this right here is the chicken now. I mean, look how beautiful this looks. We actually ended up having them mix the sauces because they were so freaking amazing. So this is a mixture of the mustard sauce and the barbecue sauce. Now, you have to be very careful because when they chop it roughly, and there's a lot of like splintered bones in here. So do keep that in mind whenever you're gonna chew it. But with that said, let's go ahead and get this beautiful bite. Let's try this out. All right, guys, time to dig in. That mixture of the sweetness and the acidity from the mustard, so freaking delicious. Guys, the chicken, really, really good as well. I'm gonna grab some of the skin here. The inside is a little bit smoky, not too much, not as much as the ribs. They're pretty dang good as well. The sauce takes it to that whole other level, but in all honesty, the rib are just some of the best ribs I've had in Orlando. Oh man. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and dig into the different sides that they have. First thing we're gonna start off with is gonna be the mac and cheese. We're gonna go ahead and try these out. Now, these right here are typically $5 each. You get a small little portion, but let's go ahead and try these out, see how it is. All right, thankfully, since this one's plated, you got a little bit of cheese up there. We're gonna go ahead and just dig right into it. All right, let's go ahead and try this out and see how it is. All right, guys. Really good flavor. It's gonna be weird to say this, but the star of that is the mac of the mac and cheese. You really kind of taste that, and then after that you get like the overwhelming taste of cheese in it, but it's cooked really well. A lot of these either tend to be either too bland, too salty, or just kind of greasy and gross. This one is really, really good. You could tell it's homemade here in-house. It's pretty delicious. And you guys know that I don't really like mac and cheese, so that's saying something. The next thing that we're gonna try is the collard greens. I don't normally get this in most of the places, but I decided to order one of each anyway. So just go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look that appetizing, but if you like collard greens, it might look appetizing to you. Check this out. All right, guys, this right here. It's the collard greens. Let's go ahead and just try a little bit out. Oh, man. All right, we'll try a little bit out because I can't really do this with one hand. Now, there is a bone in there, so it looks like this might be cooked with like smoked ham or maybe pig feet, but let's go ahead and try that out. Wow, not bad, but that's a really strong flavor in there. There's like vinegar in there. And then yeah, I do see some of the chunks of like the ham and whatnot. It's a little bitter, but in a good way, especially because you're having so much fat from the rib. So getting a little bit of that acidity honestly kind of helps clean the palate, almost elevates its flavor a little bit. All right, guys, this right here is gonna be the beans. It looks nice and thick. We're gonna go ahead and get a spoonful. And let's try these baked beans out, see how it is. You can kind of see a lot of the seasoning in there. I wish I could show you guys, but let's try this out. These are really, really sweet. There's definitely a hint of cinnamon in there. I'm not really sure what else. Danny's saying that he thinks there's maple in it. It's really sweet beans, but I guess the seasoning I was seeing in there, you guys can't see it, but the seasoning I was seeing in there is definitely cinnamon. These are the most unique beans I've had. They're really good though. All right, guys, and the last side that we're gonna have is gonna be the potato salad. It looks like it's Southern style potato salad. Let's check this out. All right, guys, so this right here, as I was mentioning, is a potato salad. Again, doing this with one hand on top of the car is a little difficult. Try not to spill anything, but oh, that's a big spoon. Hold on, I gotta get a little bit smaller amount. All right, well, we're gonna have to just go with that. Let's try this out and see how it is. Right off the bat, it's really yellowy. So what I'm thinking, it's either homemade mayonnaise or, let's try it out. It's also nice and sweet. This is really unique. Like, I really like this because obviously the chicken and the ribs are salty. So having a little bit of different choices, like you have that perfect, delicious, cheesy mac and cheese. You have the collard greens with the acidity, but then you have the sweetness of the beans and this potato salad. And the way this tastes, and I think the reason why it's yellow, maybe it's homemade mayonnaise, but I'm thinking more that they used egg yolk and mixed it in because I do taste a little bit of like that deviled egg flavor from the inside of the yolks once they're cooked. Super delicious. So I'm gonna have one more little spoon before we go into dessert. All right, guys, the last thing that we're gonna have here, they have a plethora of desserts. You guys can see here, they have like apple pie, they have sour cream cake, they have chocolate cake. I think there was only one left, red velvet cake, and they also have this right here, which this is their banana pudding. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. Hey guys, so this looks really appetizing. It has the little cookies, nice and thick cream here. We're gonna go ahead and just grab a bit, get a little bit of the cookies on the bottom. Let's try this out. That's a big spoon. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, interesting. So the way they do their banana pudding, I'm gonna have a little bit more because it's pretty good, but it's not your typical banana pudding. It's a little different. I got some of the pieces of banana in there. Oh, that was good. I'm gonna have one more spoon, guys, because there's a lot of complexity in this. Yeah, like in the middle of it, you have little chunks of banana. Really good. The cream itself, this right here, it's not bad, but the best way I can describe it, and I think it's like hitting the nail on the head, it tastes like a banana flavored Laffy Taffy for those of you that have tried it. So it's very unique. I've never had a banana pudding that has that. Maybe my brain is perceiving it as nostalgia, but once you get that, you get a little bit of the cookie and you get a little bit of the chunks of the banana. Oh, it all comes together really, really well. All right, guys, so with that said, this place is absolutely delicious. The only thing I would say, just be careful with the bones with the chicken because it's all mashed together because they're chopping it up on the board. With that said, I mean, that's something that's super easy to kind of like pick at yourself or like, you know, just be careful when you're chewing. The ribs if they're not the best ribs that I've had here in Orlando at a restaurant. And you know, keep in mind that this is coming from the guy that just had ribs like what, a month ago at that Maguro place. Those were good too, but this is like a whole different level, and just how soft, tender, fresh. I mean, this was delicious. I'm gonna end the video in a second, but I'm literally gonna go back in and order a platter to take home because Julia didn't come with us. I'm literally gonna go back in and order a whole nother platter to take home so we can have later, and my wife gets to try them because she wasn't with us today. But with that said, man, this place is some of the best barbecue that I've had in Orlando, and I love the fact that it's a mom and pop shop. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all the information down in the description below. Also at the beginning of the video, when we first got here, I'm gonna show you guys, you're gonna see the address and the name of the place, because this is honestly worth visiting. Thank you so much for that viewer that commented on our video for the other barbecue place that recommended this one, saying, hey, that place is really good, but you definitely gotta check this place out. Thank you very much for that, because this is amazing, and I'm super happy that I've learned about this place. They're only open on Friday and Saturdays, that is it. So imagine how amazing this place is, because they constantly sell out at the end of the day. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a nice, different video, and I appreciate that. Hopefully, if you guys leave in the comments below what you guys thought, you know, because there's a lot of places that are like this that I kind of been reluctant to do videos on because I don't really like doing the videos on the car. But if you guys think it's worth it, or if you guys like the video, please hit that like button. Let me know down below. With that said, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next Sunday. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And thank you again. I'll see you guys next Sunday. And until then, let's just keep on eating.